we are going to be doing a DentureFit application in this video on my upper denture. Not these dentures that I have in my mouth, my immediate denture. This is a denture that I have not worn in close to 3 years. I'm going to be wearing this denture with this DentureFit in it to test some other products in it, and I thought it would only be fair to use my immediate denture. So that's what I'm doing. So this is my immediate denture, and I'm doing it in this denture because this is what most of you will be doing it in. A bigger, bulkier denture that doesn't fit you well. Of course not. That's why you're doing the DentureFit. So that's why I'm doing this. A few things before we start. DentureFit is a silicone that comes like this, and this tip right here is a mixing tip. So there's two small tubes in here that are going to mix together as they come out, and they're going to go in your denture. This is the primer that we're going to put on the denture first. This is the bonding agent that will hold this silicone onto your denture. So you have to get this on all the spots, and I'll explain when I'm doing it. You know, you have to get it down the center, you have to get it on just all of it, and then a little bit even on the outside, because it might just fold over. And if that DentureFit folds over your denture, if it comes out over the top and folds over, we're going to leave it there, because that's going to help get suction, unless it's really bothering you. But that's what's going to help get the suction. This primer, it's very important that when we take the lid off of this, we're going to dip this cotton swab in there very quickly, and then put the lid back on this. And then this is the cotton applicator that we're going to use on the denture. This is the bonding agent. You have to have this. I've learned a lot over the last couple years of just talking to dentists and just going out the Denture Box and talking with their dentists, just learning a lot that this primer is needed. This is absolutely needed to hold the silicone down on your denture. And when you go get soft relines from your dentist, they also use a primer. They have to, it just has to be done. So what you're going to see me do in this application is I'm going to put the primer on my denture, put the silicone in my denture, and then I'm going to put the denture in my mouth. And when I do that, I'm going to put the top denture in, put my thumb right here, right where your suction spot is, and I'm going to suck on my thumb, and I'm going to leave it in there for 4 minutes. For 4 minutes, this has to sit to cure in your mouth. That's all, nothing else. And then we'll address it after that. But this works kind of like a suction cup. And you know, when you have a suction cup, you have to get all that air out of there and before it will suck. It's the same thing. So when we're sucking on our thumb, we're going to be getting all the air out of our top denture so that silicone will sit there. So, I mean, suck on it until you think it's okay. And just kind of hold your suction and then leave it sit up there. Let's start this process. I'm going to bring you down here so you can watch me and see it all. But when I go to put the denture in my mouth, you're not going to hear me talk. I'm going to be sucking on my denture so I get a really, really good suction. I'm going to set the timer for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to say, I'll be back. I'll try to tell you I'll be back, and then I'll be back in that 4 minutes, and then we'll see what happened with the silicone. I forgot something. Before we start this, I cleaned my denture with Dawn dish soap. This is what they recommend. This is what they want you to use, Dawn dish soap, because you can't have any oils or anything on the surface of your denture. It won't work. The silicone won't stick. So clean it with Dawn dish soap. Let your denture air dry really, really good, and then get some alcohol on a Q-tip or something, cotton swab, whatever you have, and just kind of spread it lightly on your denture and let that air dry too, because all the oils have to be off your denture. All right, I'm going to take my dentures out. So I don't have any dentures in my mouth right now because this is going to be going in. So when we do this primer, we don't want to put it in here and then just rub all over. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to dip it in here, and we're going to go one direction only. Everywhere. One direction only. And make sure you get it all covered. With this tip right here, when we open this, you're going to see me twist this top, but we're not going to twist this top until we are ready to put it on our denture. So we're going to dip this quickly in the primer, put the lid on the primer so it does not evaporate, and then one way with the primer, and we're going to start inside the denture. One way. And try not to touch it too much. One way. And wherever this primer does not go is it's where the silicone won't stick, and you will know and you can do a snug up application to fix that. Now I'm doing the outside rim too, because some of it might go over the outside. So once you think you've got it down good, I'm not going to touch it. I almost touched it. Can you see it? Okay, now we're going to click this. Ready? Click. It clicked. Now, oops, now the silicone will come out. Like, we're going to start here and go down. And we're going to start here and go down. Here. There we go. Okay, so I think I've got that all in there good. And now I'm going to put it in my mouth. Here we go, quick. And find my suction spot. It's at 4 minutes. I'll be back. 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes are up. Let's look at it and see what I can tell you. A piece came out the back. That's okay. Didn't gag me or anything. But I can tell you, I'm going to already need a snug up application on this, because this denture is so big on me, it's going to be necessary. Yeah. Okay, let's do a snug up application, because I know this isn't enough. I don't have enough suction. When you do the snug up application, we're going to dip into the primer again, but only put it on spots I don't see the denture fit. Let me get the other applicator out without touching it. And you don't have to put this on the silicone. It only goes on the acrylic. The acrylic that is not covered in the silicone. And then we're going to do the same thing again and then I'm going to hold it in my mouth for 4 minutes, and then we will be back again. So in the primer, out of the primer, lid on the primer. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, so we want to do one way again with the applicator, only on the spots that did not get silicone on them. All right, you ready? We're going to do the silicone again one more time. Twist. We're going to twisty-turny this. There, it's twisted, ready to go. All right, you ready? I know that I need more up here, so I'm going to put it where I see I need it. And I need it down through here. In my trough. And we're going to put some right down the middle. Back in my mouth it goes. 4 minutes. We're going to suck on the thumb again. I feel better. 4 minutes. 4 minutes and I'll be back again. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Oh, this feels really snug. You guys, I haven't worn this denture since 2021, the end of 2022 a little bit. This is huge on me. You saw it huge on me. Look at it, it's staying in. And I think that I have my smile line is good. See? You don't see too much denture gum. It's really good. I'm happy with this. Let's take it out. Well, it popped. It did pop there. Look at this. I am very, very happy with this. The way it fit. Did I get any over? Yeah, there's some coming over right here. I'm good with that. I am really, really good with that. I am very happy with this. I think, I do believe the only thing that I forgot, I did forget one thing, and I'm going to look it up in the directions, because before you do your snug up kit, I think I needed to wash my denture. I think I needed to do that before I put the second layer over. So if I did that wrong, I'm going to put that in right here, because I think I did, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, other than that, it's fitting really well. So next, I'm going to do the lower denture the same way. So if you want to stick around and watch me do this on the lower denture, I'm going to put it in a different video. The next video that comes out is going to be this denture. and we're going to do it together. Look how big that is compared to, I mean, can you tell these things are huge, and I got this thing to fit me. I got it to fit me after all these years. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Stick around. We'll do this one. All right, bye.